skills. I want you to listen. Young girls went to a beautiful black girl, man. When I was in Uganda, there was an issue that was occurring with the young boys not having enough ambition. Magic movement as well. So it was empowering and telling them about their future, and they were getting support in their environment. But the borders started to go down. Literacy rates started to go down. Ambition started to decrease. And now they have a problem because the average age out there is somewhere around 16. And what happened is the same thing that happened around the Obama administration is that we started to decrease in college enrollment because there was not an environment that was empowering young boys to have power. At the same time, there was a conflict around what masculinity is, what is not, who should be man, who should not be man, what is patriarchy. The whole time, nobody was thinking about the effects that is happening on the psyche of a young boy. Nobody was empowering him to say that you can be great as well. We thought Obama was enough. Come to find out that young black boys have it the worst today. And that should have been easily to track because black men statistically, on the health-wise and financial-wise, brothers, we are not doing our job enough. So if we don't create a mentorship effect to where we are mentoring the next generation of young black boys to have power in this world, to stand up as men, to be confident in who they are, we will be the ones looking at our own children. We have to get them out of the mental plantation that is the cell phone. Because the enemy is studying them so well right now. Every time they're asking an AI question, they're listening. They don't have that self-defense. They're insecure. They're alone. They are absorbing the emotions and tapping in so much to their feminine side, they don't know how to override it with any masculine identity or logic whatsoever. So I need you all to create the type of content that empowers the young boy. Black males are the most under-mentored in America. And that's our fault. Because we're not creating sponsorships. We're not making sure that there's a safe landing spot in case something goes wrong. We're not opening up doors for each other. So we have to change this boule culture. We have to change the culture of the gatekeepers where they only let you in the door, even if you contribute. But you got too much power, don't you? Or you didn't ask them for permission, did you? Well, I don't need your permission to be great. I don't want to go through your doors because your doors is controlled by somebody else. You don't even have the power you have. You have permission to have power. That ain't real. See, we talk about these young black boys, it's not the greatest narrative in the world, huh? Black women get the greatest applause for young black boys, just guys. The Nolan Wells is gone. The only time they talk about the young black boys when they're Trump. What happened to saying that you want to be one of the greatest leaders in the world? What happened to empowering the God spirit in them? What happened to black men taking their responsibility of showing them how to speak, how to dress, how to command their role? All of you all have a responsibility. Not just me. I built the platform to make sure that young black men and women have a voice because we keep getting picked out from the platform unless they are allowed. So high-level conversation is a cure and a solution to the problems of today. But all these great business owners, I still sometimes feel by myself. Charlie Kirk, he had millions of dollars thrown to him so he can go get the young minds across college campuses so they can use it to undergird the political movement. Who's doing that today with all this money we're bragging about? If we ain't intentional, then we lose. In the intelligence era, we have to be the most conscious people on the planet. We have to develop superminds so where we can actually flow. We can start with an idea and then we can finish the execution of that idea from beginning to end. We need to talk about 50-year plans. What is going to be happening in the year 2075? This is just one stop of us becoming an economic force with our attention, with our platforms, with our media, and with our minds. If the black man and black women don't stop goddamn fighting each other, all this generational talk means nothing. All the men and women stand up. Stomach in, chest out, head up. I need you to sit down now. My sisters, I love you to stand up. I need you to look next to a brother and tell him, I love you, I will protect you.
I love you, I will protect you.
I make sure you mean it too. That's love. You know how many times a black man go throughout his life and out here and broke nights and he's taking on the responsibility, nobody's writing a letter of appreciation. He's dealing with the darkness and committing suicide at a running time and another population. We talk about some of our strong and brilliant, resilient minds on this planet Earth. Brothers, I know you need help. I know sometimes when I'm struggling, on a brother that can hear your problems. I know it is tough for you. If we don't create that network for ourselves, nobody's going to care about us. The younger generation needs our help. Project High Love is to make sure that we are ready for the future. I ain't coming out here trying to have a nice feature tonight. I want to have a realist one. Everybody needs the family office. Our athletes are getting money, and then they're giving it to an agent that don't look like you. So the moment we celebrate a big check, that money is going to a different community. They lawyer don't look like them. They financial agent don't look like them. Nothing. Why are you not going to get you to a black wealth management office? You done sold out before you even got started. And they just said, well, that's the way things are. No, we need more athletes like Jacob Brown and Kyrie Irving. I want you to take a pledge to master this AI. I want you to build your own. I want you to build it locally. I want you to understand what a terminal is. I want you to look at all the apps on your phones from people that do not serve us. And I want you to know how to replace those with your own. The most revolutionary thing that we can do is opt out. We can opt out. We can stop doing diversity and equity and inclusion. And we can keep it all to ourselves. They don't want to participate with us, but we don't participate with them, baby. You can be my, you can make your videos, you can make your comments, you ain't got a lot more. But you ain't changing your lives, I'm changing. You don't have a mission that I have. You ain't traveling around the world using your own money, without any outside help, without any institutional capital. Changing the lives of our people. Show me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. So if y'all want to get serious about building, let's do this on stage. There's some conversations that we really need to have. We can take the goddamn tax obligation that we have, and we can start doing manufactured homes to build our own towns. Oh yeah, we can do about that. I told you I can look around the others. You can take the tax obligation that you have, and you can build a grocery store and hire your partner. You build all these goddamn foundations, but not enough is changing. Either you don't care or the person that running it ain't telling you the truth. All this money, and the problem is that we don't understand how we can stir it to build. Build on lead. Build on lead. Build on lead. That is the order of today. Master the AI. Control the AI. Master your mind. Make sure you have cognitive sovereignty. Make sure you have rituals that you can use so that it's connected to your identity. This is a very great time to be alive. I enjoy Mexican men because they're not a people of harmony. They're people of domination. So anytime we still try to be peaceful with them, we put our hand out to help them. They just recognize that our nature is foolish. So what do we do now? We silently build up each other. We create cohorts. We take the young people and we give them the mindset, the tools, and the resources that they need to be the leaders of the future. We project Afrofuturism and ideas about who we are to the future. And it will just be Elon Musk talking about space races. That's what Afrofuturism was created for, to connect us outside the identity of the streets. I dropped the album because I can't talk about hip-hop if I'm not contributing to a high frequency. Yeah, I felt that way. So, on the count of three, I want everybody to say I want it all. 1, 2, 3. On the count of three, I want everybody to say we want it all. 1, 2, 3. In the words of my brother Ian Dunlap, we deserve to be rich. We deserve to be free. We deserve to be kings. She deserves to be queen. As America falls, I want it all. If they want it all, let's build it all. Peace to the family, peace to the gods. Go to add on my TVs. Everything that I said you were going to get. This is all we got. Everybody's standing up on their feet. We need to build something. We need to create something. That's the revolution. Create. Put that influence or infrastructure behind your influence. And if you have money, people, somebody has a good platform. You can't do it by yourself. We need creative growth. We need to become so powerful, so knowledgeable about the future, so disconnected from the shit they got going on. Because they keep us embedded in their world. Elon Musk bought X for a reason, because he understands that media and attention is so powerful. It don't matter what you build if nobody sees. Then he understands that I can take your attention, I can distract you in a moment so you won't have a future later on. Your focus is the #1 asset in the world. Your focus is the #1 asset in the world. You cannot build a world if you don't have a vision for one. You cannot be a man that deserves a woman if you don't have a vision for one. If you don't have the essence of a good heart, then you can't be with a man. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for a new day. I think we're ready for a new time. I think we're ready for a new world. And I think we're ready for new minds. This has been your high-level conversation. Let's build creative sovereignty. Let's build creative nations. Let's have a new million-man movement. But this time, let's connect in the digital networks, and then let's create physical movements where all our businesses are connected. But let's do it behind an intention to unify and create parallel systems. We don't need them, they need us.